Hello there everybody, this is Graham, also known as the Collector 75. Welcome to another Transformers Revenge of the Fallen review. This one is one I actually bought at the time and I really wanted, even though I had no idea what this mode is supposed to be. This is of course Revenge of the Fallen Ravage. And I wanted this because I'm a big G1 Ravage fan and Soundwave fan. And when I found out that this guy was going to be in that movie, I thought, wow, I've got to get it. And it's just a shame they decided to give him this mode rather than, I don't know, some sort of other mode really. But saying that, it's kind of cool, you know. what the hell is it anyway? Kind of mode. It's supposed to be, as far as I know, when Soundwave fires him out of orbit, it's like his entry mode, bit like they had in the original film. Where you had Optimus Prime and Starscream in their weird comet modes, just where they had where they hit planetfall and whatever. So that is what this is supposed to be. Like, he's got a couple of wings here. The rest of it is, your guess is as good as mine. Like aerodynamically wise, it just is that. Yeah. Not much more to be said about it really. You can sort of see his eye on the front. And he's got a couple of guns, maybe. Yeah, there's not much more to be said about it, really. It's a shame, really. Anyway, right, let's transform it into the mode, really, that if you had this guy or got this guy, the mode that you would be displaying him in. Right, let's fold out his tail. It does have a couple of different pivot points there, and it does have this thing here, and it's quite a weird tail. We're going to rotate these up and around. Do they rotate? Oh, I can't bloody remember. It's certainly not supposed to come out of there as far as I remember. So we're going to pop that back in. Right, so that goes up there. There we go, and you can rotate these around once you've got it locked in. It's because I haven't had this guy out since I bought him way back. When was Revenge of the Fallen come out? So that was 2009, 2007, 8 years ago. So I got this guy out and then never ever got him back out. So there we go. Right, so that's him in there. I think you're going to separate these front paws. These rotate under here, as far as I remember. Giving him, you know, a bit of a better chest. These rotate downwards and maybe rotate out like so, giving him his little claws here or something. Can't remember exactly how it goes, but then again, it's not really that hard. You sort of like just play around with it. And there we have Ravage in his what's it supposed to be, a Puma? I can't remember if that actually, it does that, but I don't know if you're supposed to pull it out, maybe. No, you don't want to do much. There we go. Oh, it does have a gimmick. I wondered if it had a gimmick. So you pull this little lever on the back here, and he does some chomping action. You can see his little ears going, and that's pretty cool as gimmicks go. I suppose they had to do something with him. But posing him can be slightly problematic. He's a bit crap, really. I do like the guns, and I did like him in the film, actually. I liked him. He's got like a barbed tail, which is quite cool. Yeah, he's a bit of a funny one. I like it. I love that sort of like single eye on the front there. And I was zooming, kind of focusing on that. It always reminds me of what's his name, Canine out of Doctor Who. Once, if you can be bothered to play around with him to get him into a decent pose, he doesn't look too bad, really. You know, it's a bit of a shame his head wasn't a little bit more articulated. He's alright. Don't know if he was worth the, what were they back then? They were still £10 for a deluxe. You know, think about it, Sally. If these were 23 quid, would you spend 23 quid on this? No. £10 was definitely pushing it back then for this guy, just because he doesn't have a really good alt mode. It's not bad. It just, you know, I suppose people want a bit more than what this guy was offering at the time, but I quite like it. It's a quirky figure, anyway. yeah, you know, it's one that's up my street really. Especially because it's Ravage, and you can't go wrong with Ravage. And I do like the guns. I like the guns. A definite nod back to his old G1 self there. It'd been quite cool if they could have been more on the hips, but I have no problem really where they are there. It's alright. Right, I'm going to leave this review there. If you like this video, please like, share, and do whatever else you want to do with it. I'll see you all next time. Bye for now.